We'll talk about the select stocks, the heavyweights, so what's driving the action at the moment. But we have to pull up a Piramal Enterprises, some news coming in on that front that's very much in focus for us. In fact, we have Nandini Piramal, Executive Director at the company, joining in to put that news in perspective for us as well. Very good to have you on the show, Ms. Piramal. The Supreme Court exempting Saridon from the list of banned fixed dose combinations. The company has been awarded a stay order from the Supreme Court on the ban in September of 2018. And of course, the stay order allowed the company to continue manufacturing, distributing and selling Saridon. Help us understand what the implication is of the fact that of the move now that the Supreme Court has exempted Saridon from the list of banned drugs?
So as of yesterday, the Supreme Court passed orders exempting Saridon from the FDC ban. So so there's a final ruling. There's no appeal there. So I think one of the things is we are very pleased because it's a heritage brand. It's been trusted by consumers in India for the last 50 years. And it's one of the most widely distributed brands in India. So every second, 31 Saridon tablets are sold in India. So, I don't know how many lakhs and crores of consumers I've spoken to that just say Saridon is the only thing that works for headache. I've got, I keep one with me in office, I keep one at home, I keep one in the bathroom. And, for them, it's a fantastic brand and it really works.
All right, so let's talk about numbers then here. Considering the fact that we had seen this come in September of last year, since then, what has been the kind of impact of, this drug being on the banned list drugs as far as the FDC is concerned? Now that this has been removed from the list, what is the kind of contribution that we can expect?
So while we had a stay order, so we were allowed to continue selling and marketing it. It's a over 100 crore brand, and I think as we see over the next year, now that this uncertainty is done, we will continue to invest in promotion for the brand, and we'll probably launch brand extensions also.
All right, so it's a 100 crore brand. So in terms of contribution, if we talk about, let's say, the fourth quarter, what would that imply?
We don't talk about individual brands on a quarterly basis, but I think for us it's our largest brand in the OTC market, and we expect to see strong growth going forward.
All right, what would this do to the margin picture? Because, we've seen pricing pressure come in from a whole host of other factors. It is, something that is of concern for the industry at the moment. This, I would say, I would expect would be a massive win as far as the kind of reach and distribution that you have for this drug. What would this imply for the margins?
So I think margins will continue to remain steady because we don't see any pricing issue with Saridon.
All right, so that's the sense as far as Saridon is concerned. Nandini, thanks very much for joining in, helping us put this in perspective. Piramal Enterprises is seeing a very smart move, in fact, on the back of that news coming in. The Supreme Court exempting Saridon from the list of banned fixed dose combinations as well. And this is a 100 crore business, like was being pointed out by the management of the company. But Kshitij, let's turn the attention. I mean, I'd like your call on